What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Stevie Mac Podcast Show. Behind the scenes today, I have my little Boogie and my little Essence because my son decided he wanted to go on a date today, so a little different, you know what I mean? But starting off today, we're going to do something a little different today. You know what I mean? We're going to talk about the Texas Rangers. So if you see behind, you know, I got nothing but Texas Rangers stuff. I'm a big Texas Ranger fan. But like I said, something different today. We're talking baseball, baby. But opening season's around the corner, you know what I mean? It starts on March 27th against the Boston Red Sox. But they're almost done with spring season, you know what I mean? And they already played 23 games right now. They lost 10, tied 1, and they won the rest, you know what I mean? So they won 12. They had a game. Had a game today. Supposed to be playing the Chicago White Sox. Just got off work, so I'm not sure of the score. But hey, I'll check it out later on. But I'll tell you what, the regular season hasn't even started yet, and pitching staff is getting hit left and right. You know what I mean? Like last night, John Gray, he was playing last night. He was pitching. After he pitched the ball, man, he caught a line drive right to the wrist, fractured his wrist, so he's going to be out for a couple months. Hopefully he gets better. Hopefully he'll real soon, you know what I mean? Because he's one of our main pitchers. But it's crazy because we had the same issues last year with our pitching staff, you know what I mean? We lost our main pitchers because of injuries, you know what I mean? Like we lost DeGrom, Schwarber got hurt a little bit, and then, a couple other pitchers as well, and it's just crazy because, I think there's right now there's season started mid-February maybe, and we're already down 3 of our main pitchers. Let's see, I wrote them down today. Let's see. So right now, like I just said, John Gray's out with a fractured wrist. Yishan Marble, he hurt his right leg. Cody Bradford, he's out for a few more weeks. Jose Cornell, he's out with an elbow injury. Cole Drake is having back issues. Let's see, where's it at? Josh Schwarber, he's coming back in hopefully this coming up month. Hopefully, fingers crossed, you know what I mean? Luis Ramirez is hurt, and Gerardo Carrillo, he's having Tommy John surgery. So, he's going to be out for the whole season more than likely unless he has a quick comeback. But I don't plan on seeing him coming back in this season. But there's still nine games left in the spring training, and then next thing you know, March 27th, here it comes. The Boston Red Sox in Arlington at the Texas Rangers Stadium. Kind of excited, man. But a little fun fact for you, if you haven't been keeping up with the Texas Rangers or the MLB here lately. Actually, what I read was I was looking at the World Series prediction, and Texas Rangers was ranked up there, I think in second place to return back to the World Series. I think the first team ahead of the Rangers was, I believe it was the New York Yankees, you know what I mean? I think they were above the Rangers by 19%. But hey, but I'm excited for this season, you know what I mean? Hopefully we can get all our injuries fixed and get all the pitchers and the outfielders all healed up and all that good stuff. But what I'm mostly excited about this year is, I think it's been a while. I think it's the first time ever so far. The Texas Rangers are playing the Houston Astros 13 times this year. And, I'm actually excited for that, cause, me living over here in Seguin, Texas, I can't drive all the time, 5-hour trip just to go watch the Rangers. So they'll be in Houston, Texas, I believe 8 out of the 13 times they play. And I'm actually excited. I believe we might try to catch the game. I know they play July 11th, 12th, and 13th. I believe we're going to try to catch the game July 12th. There's still quite a few tickets out there, and we might just be out there seeing some good baseball, you know what I mean? But I always wanted to take my kids to the game, because there's nothing better. There's not a better feeling than being there in person watching the game. Because you can watch it on TV and you're gonna be like, oh man, that's boring because you got to sit through the commercials and all that stuff, man. But being there actually in the here and now is actually pretty spirit figures. Being there in the here and now is actually awesome. I actually caught a game when I flew out to Washington and watched the Rangers play the Seattle Mariners. It wasn't the best outcome. I think the Rangers lost, I mean, by like 10, but just being there in the here and now and in person was a wonderful experience. You know what I mean? So, it's like, when you're there too, you're like a kid in the candy store, and especially if you tell them this is your first time being there at their stadium, they give you a pass so you can walk around like a kid in the candy store. I mean, they'll give you some places I know they'll give you a pass. You can walk around and, you get to view the stadium if you get there early enough. You get to view the stadium, walk around, they'll give you pointers on where to go and all that stuff. Like when I was in Seattle, they gave me a pass and, they let me go all the way up to the skyscraper and see the mountains out there, see Mount Rainier and all that good stuff. And I got a free beer out of it. It was Coors Light, you know what I mean? I'm a Miller Lite kind of guy, but, they gave me a free beer out of that and, actually, see the beautiful scenery. Actually got to see the Seattle Seahawks stadium because it was next door as well. It's, if you're an Astro friend, I know you're probably like, oh man, we got to play them 13 times. I know you're going to get your butt whooped, but it is what it is. You take it like a man. No, but bullshit to the side. I have a lot of family and friends that are Houston Astro fans and, I always like to give them a hard time about it because, when they play, I got these certain cousins, I text messages, hey, you watching the game today? And they're always responsive, yeah, we're watching the game, and don't want to be too harsh when we're in the lead or whatever. And I'm like, hey, you see that play? It's silence and crickets in the text messages or whatever. But yeah, man, I got a couple things written down, but I tell you, I have this one cousin, man, and I'm not going to say his name, I mean? I ain't going to put him on blast like that, but he's like a psycho for the Houston Astros, like crazy. And if you're watching this, I'm pretty sure you know who I'm talking about, you know what I mean? But, I'm not sure if he still goes kind of crazy for the Astros like that. But I ain't seen him in the last few years. But I know he hates when the Astros make a lot of mistakes. But hey, it's all fun and games though when you play the Houston Astros and the Texas Rangers, especially when you got both sides of the family, liking both sides of the team. But I know when they lose to the Texas Rangers, I know they get really mad. And I know the Astro fans get mad too because they're going to see me post something on Facebook, you know what I mean, or on social media anywhere. But I'm kidding, I kid, you know what I mean. But hey, that's all for now. If you like this kind of stuff, let me know, you know what I mean. Leave a comment, if you don't feel comfortable leaving a comment, don't want to leave a comment, send me an email at steviemackpodcast@gmail.com. I look forward to hearing your feedback, you know what I mean? And if you're an Astros fan, hey, it's all fun and games, you know what I mean? Let the trash talk begin. But I look forward to July 12th. We will be there in person to watch the Texas Rangers take on the Astros, so it's kind of exciting there. But like I said, if you like this kind of stuff, let me know, hit me up, you know what I mean? Give me any feedback you can. But I'll catch you on the flip side. Y'all stay blessed, and Stevie Mac out. Take care.